Hi, my name is Melissa Hedgens, and we are going to get started here in just a minute. I was trying to find a cool song to play while we wait, but I'm not coming up with one, so I may just have to sing. You know what? We'll just skip the music. All right, well, I just want to say thank you for joining me for Wine Time Thursday nights. I'm not sure if you guys have your wine with you and you're ready to sip a little bit while I talk to you this evening, but I'm excited. My husband had some ideas. I'm not sure if you guys are e-watchers on Bravo TV, but Andy Cohen has a show where he always does a word like this, and at the time you're supposed to drink every time the word is said. Well, I'm not going to go that far. If you want to take a sip of wine, take a sip of wine. I will do the same. Well, again, I want to thank you for joining me tonight as I talk to you a little bit about how becoming a Team Beachbody coach has truly changed my life. And it honestly feels like a gift that I need to share to people. And it's up to them whether they unwrap it and take hold of it and do something with it, or they just push it aside. It's totally up to you. But I kind of feel like it's done such an amazing thing in my life that I just totally have to share it. So let's get started. I'm going to adjust the camera a little bit. My light is a little bright. Woo. Well, let me tell you a little bit about me. And I'm a Texas girl. I live here in North Dallas in a small town. I absolutely love it. Matter of fact, I did a Facebook post the other day about how Texas is just a unique state. They have limited edition Texas trucks. They have so many people fly the Texas flag in their front yard. And you just, there's cowboy hats and cowboy boots. You can wear cowboy boots every day if you want, and it's totally cool. There's just something about being a Texan that I just love. So I'm a Texas girl, and I've been married for 19 years to my husband. I met after college, and we have 2 boys. One is a brand new driver. He's 16. Pray for me. It's a whole new experience. And my other one is 12. And we just have a great time. They're both very active in sports. Matter of fact, just an hour ago, I had on my team shirt because we finished watching him play a baseball game today. So we're very active. And that's one reason why I love being a Team Beachbody coach, is because today, his baseball games were at, it was at 11:40 today. On a Thursday, and both my husband and I were able to attend the game. Tomorrow morning, it's at 8 a.m. and 9:40, and we're both able to attend it. Why? Because we are full-time Beachbody coaches, and that's part of the reason why it's changed our life. We're able to attend all of our kids' events. My husband's able to coach their teams when they were younger, and it's just something that's so unique and different that most of the time, as in today, the stands were very empty because people had to go to their jobs and work. Totally understand that. That's the American way. And oftentimes I have to pinch myself because I can't believe that we have this opportunity to live this type of life. And like I said, I just feel the need to share it with people. So how did I become a Beachbody coach, and where was I before that? Well, let me tell you, I've been a Beachbody coach for quite a while, so it's been 9 years. But before that, I was actually living up in Iowa, the whole family was, and that was a move. We were living in Texas, and we moved away to Iowa, which is why I appreciate Texas even more. Love the weather. Iowa winters, very cold. But we were living up there. I opened a clothing store that I loved. I truly did really enjoy it, but it wasn't making any money, and any money it did make, I put back into the business. And my husband was a paramedic working for $13.50 an hour. Matter of fact, he worked the night shift, 7 p.m. to 7 a.m., just so he can make an additional $2 an hour for our family. We were broke, and I mean broke as a joke. And it was stressful. It was really stressful. We had very high monthly bills, credit card bills, because we just kept piling on and then paying the minimum. I mean, I'm sure you've been there, and if not, don't start going there. We actually borrowed money from my dad just to kind of make it through for a while. And that is never fun, especially for my husband, who had to go to my dad and say, hey, I can't fully take care of your daughter. Can I borrow some money? I mean, that's just took the ego and went way down. And we were just praying for an opportunity to open up and a way to get out of these jobs that weren't making any money. My husband looked into going to nursing school and some different things like that, just so he could make some extra income. And he was actually working out to a fitness program called P90X. I don't know if you've heard about it. It used to be one of the very #1 fitness programs a few years back. So he had amazing results from that program, but I need to tell you, at the time it was $240, and we didn't have that money to spend. And when I found out he spent it, I was so mad. And one of the reasons I was so mad was because I was an aerobics instructor at a gym so that we could get half off our gym membership. And here he went off and bought a workout program that you do at home for so much money. But he was going to prove me wrong. He got amazing results with this program, and he asked me to do it on the second round with him. And I was like, well, geez, it worked for him. Let me try it out. And I did. And 90 days later, I got incredible results. And I was so shocked that I could do this at home, not have to put my kids in a daycare, not have to leave the house in the middle of winter, and I could get my sweat on and get results. And that's when I knew I had to find out more about this company and how I could actually take this and help others. And that's when we heard about the opportunity, which is becoming a Team Beachbody coach. We knew these products worked for us, and if they worked for us, normal moms and dads, we knew that they could work for other people. So we signed up as a Team Beachbody coach, not knowing what we were doing, and we went for it. And we realized later on that that was God totally opened an opportunity for us. It was a total answer to prayer. Our marriage was on the rocks at that time, and it was all just because of financial stress. You hear it all the time out there in the media, how financial stress it's one of the #1 reasons why people get divorced, and we were not gonna let that happen to us. And like I said, we were praying hard for something to come up, and we heard about this. We wanted to make sure we didn't let that opportunity pass by. And so we took hold of it, and we ran with it. My husband was able to leave his job within a year of becoming a Team Beachbody coach. He worked hard on the time that he had away from being a paramedic. He worked hard on his business, and together we were able to build this business and add people to our team, continue to help people get results, and it just organically grew. And that's when we knew, oh my gosh, we've got to make sure we continue to share this with people. And now we make 7 figures a year. We help hundreds of coaches. Our team has grown quite large. We have people all throughout the United States. And I'm just thrilled to be able to share more about how you can become a Team Beachbody coach and just to see if it's right for you. So I have a presentation I'm going to share with you. It's just going to take about 15 minutes. And I'm just excited you're here. So while I share my presentation, it's time for a sip of wine. All right, here we go. I'm going to share my screen. And I believe we have a question and answer area that you can click on the Q&A tab and ask some questions. And at the end, I'll run through those and answer them for you. I'm going to talk a lot about what my hesitations were when I first became a coach, because let me tell you, I had some. All right, we're going to share here. It looks kind of crazy when I first share my screen, but when I get it going, you'll be able to see what's going on. All right, so hopefully you are seeing your screen is taken up majority by my cover photo here, which is a Team Beachbody coaching opportunity, and you see the different pictures surrounding that. And these are just people within Team Beachbody. They're not all on my team. There are several that are, but I can recognize these faces and see that several that aren't. And what I love about it is that there are all kinds of people who are Team Beachbody coaches. On the top there, you see 2 girls kind of holding on to a guy that says Stud Muffin. Well, the one on the left, She was kind of like a manager in a construction area where it was a very high-paying job, and she just recently left her full-time job and is now a stay-at-home mom working her Beachbody business. The one on the right with the reddish hair, she was a lawyer. She'd been a lawyer for many, many years, and it was consuming her life. She wasn't able to watch her kids grow up, and it was causing a lot of stress on her marriage, and she just wanted to be a stay-at-home mom and work her Team Beachbody business. And so she was able to replace her lawyer income with her Team Beachbody income and leave that job as well. So I just love the different stories that come out of people saying yes to Beachbody opportunity. All right, so here's a little bit more about me. I've told you, I'm a wife and mother of 2 boys. Those are the boys right there in the picture. We were in an island off of Cancun. There are my before and afters and my husband's before and afters. You can see the products do indeed work. I was an elite coach back in 2013, which is just a recognition that people achieve as coaches. I did have the honor of receiving the Humanitarian Award back in 2013. And I honestly have to say, out of everything that I've accomplished as being a coach over the years, that is truly something that was the most important to me. And it's just something that shows that, people honored the fact that I gave my time outside of becoming a Team Beachbody coach. I'm a football, basketball, and baseball mom. As I told you earlier, I just left the baseball field. My 2 favorite programs are T25. Not sure if you've heard of that. It's a great program by Shaun T. And also the 21-Day Fix. You might have seen both of those infomercials on TV. I love, love, love to travel. This year, I already have trips planned to go to Africa, Nashville, go on a cruise, which I'll tell you a little bit more about, and just got back from Scottsdale, Arizona. So yes, I love to travel, and again, that's thanks to Beachbody. Played tennis. I'm an avid tennis player, so if you play tennis, I love to chat with you about it because I get out on the court at least 4 days a week, and I absolutely love it. So that's a little bit more about me. Okay, so what is a coach? Well, there's a lot of things that a coach is, but let's first talk about what a coach isn't, because you might be thinking that you're not qualified to become a Team Beachbody coach. Well, let me just kind of rest assured that you probably are. A coach does not have to be a fitness or nutrition expert. You don't have to be a personal trainer. You don't have to have any type of degree in nutrition or any type of certifications. You can just be you, whether you're working on your own fitness or you have a passion for fitness, and this gives you the avenue and the tools to help other people. And like I said just a second ago, you do not already have to be at your fitness and nutrition goals. So you can be working on you. And you do not have to be an experienced salesperson. Matter of fact, those people who are experienced salespeople sometimes do not make great coaches. It's best if they just come from the heart. You just share what works for you. You just share your passion. So what is a coach? What should a coach be? Sharing how people can change their lives and achieve their goals. Like I said, you're sharing from the heart. Committed to be proof the product works. We want you to be working out on a regular basis and drinking your Shakeology, which is our number one product. Improving and developing yourself. And what does that mean? Well, we'll talk a little bit about that, but it's just one, you're improving yourself because you are working out. You're treating your body better than you probably ever have before. And you're developing yourself by educating yourself through different personal development books and audio that we give you a full list of them, and you'll be shocked at not only what they do for you in this business, what they do for you as a person, as a friend, as a mom, as a wife. Super cool. Let's talk a little bit about Beachbody. I mean, you may know what it is, but you may not know anything about Team Beachbody. You may just know that I sent you this link to join me tonight, and you're like, let me check it out. So let me just tell you a little bit about it. Team Beachbody was created by Carl Deichler and John Congdon. That's on the far left side of your screen back in 1998. They all started off as an infomercial company. And again, you probably have seen their infomercials. They even have a Beachbody channel on DirecTV. Started out with things like Power 90, Slim and 6. Then in 2003, it really took off with the release of P90X. Then they dabbled with Yoga Buddha Ballet. Probably hadn't heard of that one. But Turbo Jam came out with Chalene Johnson, and she's a fantastic trainer and has since released several other workouts. And in 2007, John and Carl launched the network side of Team Beachbody, which is why it was Beachbody. Now it's called Team Beachbody. And they knew that people would order their products through the infomercial, but by the time they got them in the mail, they'd lost that drive to like open it up and pop it in and work out. But they knew if they were assigned a coach to help motivate them, that they would achieve better results. Their whole goal is to help people achieve results and end the trend of obesity. And they knew that providing free coaching to these customers, it would help with that, and it has. So let's move and look at, when they opened up the Team Beachbody network side, they rapidly fired off tons of products and workout programs, from Insanity, Turbo Fire. The release of our still #1 today product, Shakeology, was in 2009. Tony came out with P90X2 in 2011. Then Insanity, Insanity was a huge hit for Shaun T. But in 2013, he released T25, which, if you remember, is one of my favorite programs. New flavors of Shakeology came out, and it just keeps going. Since then, last year, we released 21 Day Fix Extreme, because the 21 Day Fix, when it launched back in March, I want to say 2 years ago, it sold out immediately. It was the biggest launch they've ever had, and it's still today one of the #1 fitness programs. And Insanity Max 30, which is another one of Shaun T's fitness program, instead of having those longer workouts with Insanity, everything's done within 30 minutes. Now, this was recently released, and this is Beachbody On Demand. This was something that our customers were just asking and asking for, as were we as coaches. And they wanted a way they could take their workout program with them without always having to find a DVD player when they were traveling and even at home. So Beachbody On Demand has all the workout programs uploaded onto them, where they can access them through Wi-Fi, whether it's on their phone, a tablet, or a computer. This is perfect for traveling. So now there's no excuse as to why you can't get your 20, 30, 45-minute workout in, because you have it at your fingertips. This has been a huge success and a much needed program for us. And so now when you order, let's just say you ordered 21 Day Fix, you will also get it immediately online. All your workouts are loaded right there online. Plus, there's tons of other ones that you can try for free. Okay, what makes Team Beachbody unique and different than other fitness and nutrition companies that are out there? Hold on one second. I gotta take a sip of wine. My throat's a little dry. Feel free to take a sip. It is wine time after all. Okay, well, here's what makes Team Beachbody different. Think of a four-legged stool, okay? Really, it could be a chair. I don't know how you want to think about it, but I always think about it as a four-legged stool. A lot of companies have fitness, and a lot of other companies have just nutrition. But what makes, and you can probably think of some of those type of companies if you think about it, but what makes Team Beachbody unique is the fact that they have combined fitness, nutrition with peer support, which is the coaching side, and rewards, which is everything from giving away a t-shirt. Every time you finish a program, you get a free t-shirt. They give away $500 to people who submit their before and afters. And then every year they give away $200,000 to winners, a male and a female. Every year they give that away. So with that four-legged stool, you are guaranteed results, whether it's 5 pounds, 10 pounds. But when you have that combination, you can't help but to actually get in better shape and feel great. Okay, I talked about how Shakeology was our #1 product, but I haven't had that much wine to drink, I promise. It's been like 3 sips. But let's go into a little bit more detail about it. Here are all the ingredients that are actually in a bag of Shakeology. There are some of those ingredients in there that I honestly have a hard time pronouncing, but what I love about it is that most of these ingredients come from raw soil. And what do I mean by that? It means it's soil in third world countries where there hasn't been planted in, and it hasn't had the chemicals or the steroids pushed into the soil to create these. You've seen them if you've ever shopped for produce, or an apple used to kind of fit in your hand and now you almost have to hold it with 2 hands because it's been injected with GMOs to make this just ginormous apple that has little to no nutrition value anymore. Well, that's not the case with these ingredients in Shakeology. It's roots and it's products that are grown in fresh soil that has not been tampered with. There's several superfoods that are in the shake. I don't even take a vitamin, and I haven't in years, and neither do my boys, because every day we have our Shakeology. We rarely get sick. And matter of fact, my 12-year-old had perfect attendance last year. And I truly keep saying, I know it's because of Shakeology. It kept him out of the cold season, out of the flu season, and he never missed a day at school. So as you can tell, I am an advocate for this product. It has done wonders to my family's health. My husband's mother-in-law lost over 40 pounds with adding Shakeology to her diet and getting rid of the breakfast that she was eating, which was just not a healthy breakfast. It was a grab and go breakfast that consisted of, well, just a lot of crap, honestly. So she didn't even add fitness into her daily regimen. She was just adding Shakeology. So here are the different flavors. There's chocolate up in the front, vanilla, strawberry, and greenberry, and they're in the black bags. They have the just regular whey protein. On the white bags, it's chocolate and tropical strawberry, and those are vegan. So if you're vegan or you know you have a sensitivity to whey, then you get the ones in the white bag, which are absolutely delicious. They're all very good. I'm going to have to tell you my favorite and newly released is the cafe latte. That's the one in the box up on the left-hand side. It has just been released in January. It is so good. If you like the Frappuccino mochas at Starbucks and you spend like $5.50 on them, you are going to love cafe latte. I made a joke the other day that I feel like I need to add whipped cream and sprinkles to the top of my shake. It is that good. I mix it with a lot of ice, so it's really chunky, and seriously, it makes me crave one right now. It's my all-time favorite, but chocolate used to be my favorite. Now it's cafe latte. Oh my gosh, I seriously want to go whip one up right now. But here are some other products that we have. Obviously, we talked about how we have all the different workout programs that are on your left-hand side. That's just a teeny amount of them. We have a 21-day body reset. And that's the white, all the items in the top right that you say Ultimate Reset. I have done this twice. Each time losing over 10 pounds in 21 days. It isn't something that you have to stay home for. You're running to the bathroom or anything like that. It's not. It's amazing what happens if you go to the doctor and have blood drawn and get your cholesterol levels and get your good cholesterol and your bad cholesterol tested, and then you go back 21 days later. Not only will you be blown away, but your doctor will be blown away. I know my cholesterol dropped lots of points, over 20 points it dropped. And I didn't have it done the second time. I only had my blood drawn the first time, but it truly, not only are you taking those supplements, but you have very specific things you eat each week. And if you just need to just shake your body around and just really say, I'm going to do this, that's a product for you to choose. Now, if you're like 21 days, are you kidding? No way. Well, we have a 3-day refresh. That's a great cleanse in just 3 days. I've lost 6 pounds several times. That's kind of my go-to before a vacation. I'm getting ready to go on a cruise. I promise you I'm doing the 3-day fix before that. I think we have 11 days before we go on the cruise, and I'll be getting the 3-day refresh just a few days before we head out. We have equipment, you can see at the bottom there. And we have a new line called our performance line. My two favorite in that, and the blue bottles there, are the Energize. It's a pre-workout drink. It gives you just that, gives you just a lot of energy, but without being shaky or without feeling like kind of weird, like your heart's gonna like beat out of your chest. It doesn't do that. It just really makes you have an intense workout. And then the other one is the Recover. It's a chocolate, kind of like when you mix it up, it tastes like chocolate milk. It really just replenishes those muscles so that you're not super sore the next day. All right, moving on. Here are some results that these are actual people, not tampered with before and after photos. Well, that was really fast, wasn't it? I didn't even touch anything, but I'm scared to go back. But all those were before and afters. And let me see if I can go back and see if it kind of stops there. Okay, there we go. This person here was up for the $200,000, and I hate to tell you this, I can't remember if he won because it wasn't last year, it was the year before. But I can tell you this, he won his life back. He was a young guy. He was in the youngest age category, and his story, almost every story makes me cry, because when they talk, I mean, when you look at these people, you realize their life has totally changed. And I've been in this business a long time, and I still cry when I hear how people are able to ride roller coasters with their kids again. They're able to conceive and have a baby, and they never were before because their body wasn't operating right with that much weight on it. And their knees don't hurt anymore, and they don't have to breathe, wear those breathing machines at night. They don't have to do that because they've lost all that weight. Not pushing all of that weight isn't pushing on their throat and restricting their airways. I mean, story after story, you guys, and I could go on and on, but I just have a great passion for these products that change these people's lives. And you don't even have to have a dramatic, see, she didn't have a dramatic change up here in the little pink top, but it was a change, and I know she feels better and she looks fantastic. All right, now let's move along here. Peer support. We talked a lot about that. I want to kind of get into the nitty-gritty. The benefits of being a coach. Well, one, you can set your own work hours. You can focus on Team Beachbody coaching full-time or part-time. I never tell people to quit their job. If you have a full-time job, then you need to do this on the side, an hour a day. If you can squeeze in a little bit more on the weekends, great. And you create your income before quitting your job. You build online or in person. If you join my team, Fabulous Force, with anybody who is on this call, most likely you were invited by somebody on my team. We teach you how to build online. I used to live in a little town. When we kicked off this business, I was in a small town up in Iowa with less than 6,000 people. I built my business online. I hardly had anybody in my hometown as coaches on my team. So I teach you how to build through social media. You share your passion, just like I'm doing. You share your passion, and when you do that, you attract people who want change. No, you don't have to host these type of calls. I host them for you, and you can just bring people onto them. But I want to show you a couple pictures here. As I told you, I'm getting ready to go on a cruise in just a few days, less than 2 weeks. Well, it is a free cruise that I earned because of what I have accomplished in 2015. Beachbody has the whole Royal Caribbean Oasis of the Seas boat. The whole thing will be Beachbody coaches. And if you know anything about cruising, it's one of the largest ships out there on the ocean. So it's super exciting to be with like-minded people who have a passion for fitness, and most of them are moms, and it's just really, really cool. Another thing that we do every year is we go to Summit, which is our annual convention, and it's held in Nashville this year. I'll be heading there in end of July. That's something, if you were to decide to join our team, we always encourage you to go to Summit. It's, oh my gosh, it's the mecca of just learning and having fun and working out with all the different trainers. It's super cool. But, I love it because if you want to just go have coffee time at Starbucks, you can meet somebody there and talk to them about Beachbody coaching there, or just the fact that they just want to join one of your accountability groups. So much flexibility when you become a Team Beachbody coach. And you're like, okay, Melissa, I got on here because you talked about how you can earn income, and you might be responding to a post that says you can earn $250 a week, and you want to know how you can do that. Well, here is how you earn. Coaches earn money by sharing both in person and online. When you join my team, Fabulous Force, you learn how to build through social media like Facebook and Instagram. Coaches, earn money by being open with others and inviting them to accountability groups or groups like this. Truly, that's it. We teach our coaches, like myself and those who invited you, we help you, we co-host accountability groups with you. So don't be thinking like, I have no idea what you're talking about. I don't even know what accountability group is. Don't let that overwhelm you. We truly hold your hand through this process because we know you don't know what everything is, and you're not supposed to. We help and we teach you. But it truly is not rocket science. You follow the steps your coaches teach you. So you do need to be coachable. You need to be willing to learn. Be yourself, and you reach out to others. So you earn money through retail commissions. So whenever someone goes to your Beachbody website, which yes, you would get one as a coach, they get on there, they order a product, it ships directly to their house. You don't have to touch it or anything. You receive a retail commission. You get residual commissions when somebody orders on Home Direct. So for example, I have Shakeology come into my house every month. Matter of fact, I have 2 to 3 bags every month come to this house because 4 of us are drinking it. So my coach would receive residual incomes on those Home Direct orders. You have the opportunity to earn quarterly bonuses. That's 4 times a year. And those bonuses can be up to $35,000 each quarter, depending on your rank. And you get matching bonuses. As you grow your team and they earn an income, you can get 5 to 10% of their income. And no, you're not stealing it from them. They get their full income, and Beachbody pays you 5 to 10%, depending on where you are with your business. So here's a couple more ways on how to earn. I've talked a little bit about this, but here's more of the nitty gritty. You receive 25% commission. So if something, I'm terrible at this, but Shakeology is $129 retail. That's not your coach price. And you receive $30 commission. That's 25%. Most of the time, people are ordering what's called a challenge pack. That's a workout program of their choice, whatever fitness level they're at. You can help your customer choose that, or we can help you help your customer choose that. And that's coupled up with a Shakeology, which is a 30-day bag supply. And you would receive a $40 commission on that one order. Sometimes, depending on what workout program they order, that can go anywhere up to $80. It just depends. If they order the Ultimate Reset with Shakeology, that's upwards in $80 for that one order that you would earn. Remember the on demand I talked about? Well, every time somebody orders on demand, that can just be an individual item, you would receive $20, and that's quarterly, not monthly. So that residual income that we talked about every month is something is shipped to you. That begins to add up. Really, truly it does. That's where 90% of my income comes from. Okay, there's team cycle bonuses. You earn $14 to $18 every time your team generates $300. Now you may be thinking, this is too many numbers. I can't even focus on that. I get it. If you're not a numbers girl, I totally understand. This makes more sense the first time you get your paycheck, which can happen within the first week or 2 of you being a coach. So if you're thinking, I don't know, that doesn't make sense to me, it's okay. It didn't make sense to me either. But the opportunity for you to earn an incredible income with this company is real. And it's nothing that's fake or it's just kind of a pie in the sky. These are just numbers that are showing you how it breaks down and how that income can grow from not only $50 a week. You can make anywhere from $40 selling just one challenge pack, or maybe you sell 3 in a week, and that's $120 your first week. It can just grow and grow. And we show you how we break your paycheck down the first time you get it, so you understand, how in the world did I get this income? We tell you. The rewards are super fun. Remember that four-legged stool? The last one was rewards. Well, every time you advance in rank, you get a super cool gift delivered to your door, whether it's a tank top, a t-shirt, or a jacket. I have several jackets. I love them. I wear them all around. You know, it does get a little chilly here in Texas sometimes, so I love my jacket. It's just really like kind of like a workout jacket. They're great at recognition at Summit, that annual convention. They parade thousands of people across the stage, recognizing them for their accomplishments. Not only that, but your coach and me, as the leader of Fabulous Force, we recognize you from anything from losing 5 pounds to signing on your first coach. And that's what's really important. We have realized that recognition, many people don't get that in their jobs. They just don't get recognized for their hard work. So we want to make sure that we recognize you. It's a super fun environment, and through recognition, we show you that we love you and you are valuable to us. So we have outstanding support, training and tools on the far left side. We have a 7-day quick start. We can just get you on your feet and going so you understand this business more within 7 days. We have a self-paced, what's called Coach Basics. Think of it as a mini boot camp for your business. We have a Coach Training Academy that you can really dive into and learn a little bit more about Facebook training and different things like that. As you can see at the bottom, we have specific training for Facebook or Instagram. We communicate to you through our team page. I have a Fabulous Force team page right here on Facebook. I do weekly calls. The company sends you what's called Breaking Coach News. It's actually a location within your website that you have. Yes, as a coach, you have a website. Oh, there's national coach calls and more. You can see them right there. And there is specific training to help you know how to run your business through Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and Twitter. Now, what do you get from me? You can see me there. My hair was platinum blonde at the time. Yikes. I have since darkened it a little bit. I realized I was not a platinum blonde girl, but that's part of those are my leaders on my team. And I treated and spoiled them to a trip to Scottsdale where we had a photo shoot and we went hiking, and I had a chef come in and make us dinner. And those are just things that I do to spoil my leaders. And there's a girl in there who's been a coach for less than 2 years, and she got to go on that trip. And some of those coaches have been on my team for 6 years. And so it's cool. It doesn't matter how long you've been on. It's just a certain rank that you achieve, and you get to go to that trip. Again, I offer you weekly calls. That bottom picture was taken at the last Success Club trip. So the cruise is a Success Club trip. Last year, it was in Cancun. That's part of our team that was there, and we took them on a catamaran ride, and we stopped at a beach, had a lot of fun, and snapped that photo down below. So here's a day in the life of what I do, because a lot of people say, okay, Melissa, I get it, but what do you do each day? Well, right now, I'm going to take one more little sip of wine, and then I just want to let you know we have like 5 minutes and we're done. So if you're needing to put kids to bed or needing to, go do something, less than 5 minutes. That is quite tasty. So what is it I do? Well, I wake up and I take my boys to school. I make them lunch, make them breakfast, unless they're having Shakeology, then they whip it up themselves. Then I get back home. I work out, and I have my Shakeology for breakfast. And I drink that. I immediately walk over to my little desk that I'm at right now, and I hop on my computer. I post a sweaty pic of myself. So every time I work out, I try to remember. There are days I forget. I know I've been a coach forever. It seems like I still forget to snap a sweaty pic. But if you're friends with me on Facebook, you'll notice I oftentimes post a sweaty pic or a picture of my Shakeology. Why? Because I'm just sharing what I do, and people are attracted to you when you are creating a lifestyle of a positive change. They truly are. They want to know, what are you doing? Because it looks cool, it looks fun, you're happy, you have a great marriage, you're fit. I want to be like you. And so I continue to post just my life on Facebook. I connect with new friends and existing friends. And we actually teach you how to connect with new friends. And as weird as that might sound to you, because you're like, I use Facebook just to post my kids' first soccer goal and to post about our family reunion. I have no idea and have no desire to reach out to new friends. Well, we actually show you how to do that in a way that's very respectful and not spamish whatsoever. I do listen or I read to 15 to 20 minutes of a personal development book. Remember how I talked to you about how we're constantly developing ourselves? One of my favorite books I'm listening to, I'm almost finished. It's called You Are a Badass. And the title is not my favorite, but it's by Jen Sincero. And it is so good. It just talks about how you can't let your brain, tell you things like, oh, I'm fat, or oh, I don't look very good today. You have to turn those thoughts into things like, I do look great. My booty may be bigger than other people's, but it looks great. You just have to turn that thought process around, and it's crazy what can happen in your life when you do that. So that's that book I'm reading right now. I make one-on-one coach calls. So my new coaches always get weekly calls from me, and I know that other coaches on my team help their new coaches as well with weekly calls. I invite friends or I post about my upcoming accountability groups. Now, truly, this does not take me all day. You could do this within an hour. Besides, the working part, not taking the kids to school and working out. But all the work stuff that I do, I can honestly push it together and get it done. Besides the one-on-one calls, those take a little bit more time. So here are your two options. If you're thinking, okay, this sounds cool, but how do I sign up? Well, here's the scoop. You can decide that you want to be a coach. You're ready to dive right in. You need the money. You want to start earning so that you can save money for college, or you can take your family on vacation. Maybe you want to try to earn the Success Club trip this year. It's to Punta Cana. Well, not this year, but next year, because you earn it in 2016. In 2017, we go to Punta Cana, the Dominican Republic. So maybe you're like, I've never taken my family on vacation. So you want to just work on that. Well, then you want to sign up as a coach. But if you're thinking, I don't know about all this yet, but I would like to work on me. I would like to lose 10, 20, 30 pounds. And then while I'm losing it, maybe check into what I could do to earn an income. Well, then you would be a loyalty customer. But truly, either way you sign up the same. It's how you progress after signing up. So to join as a coach or a loyalty customer, you would choose a challenge pack. Remember, I talked to earlier about that. A challenge pack is simply a workout program of your choice. I often refer people to the 21-day fix because it is getting people incredible results, because it comes with the food containers, which are those colorful portion control containers at the bottom, and then the shaker cup, and then it has tons of workouts that you actually get with a schedule and a food guide. It's just a fantastic program. And then you also get Shakeology with that, and a trial month in the Team Beachbody Club, which is that on demand that I was talking about earlier, where you have all of those workout programs to try for free. You get that free for a month. What's super cool about this challenge pack is that normally if you were to sign up as a coach, it's $40, which honestly is so crazy because you're starting a brand new business for $40 plus the products that you're going to use. When I opened my clothing store, I took out a loan for $25,000. I had no idea if it was going to work or not. Those were inventory and brick and mortar store. Here, the only thing that you're paying for is products that you're going to use, and you get to open the business for free. So let's just say you're a runner and you don't like to work out at home because you just love to go pound the pavement and run. Then you can sign up with Shakeology, just Shakeology, but you do have to pay that $40. So that's why I'm like, if you got to pay the fee, why not put that money to an actual workout program and then get that coach sign-up fee for free? So people want to know, are there any type of requirements? There's not really any requirements, but there is a monthly fee starting your second month, and that's $15.95. Remember that website I talked about? Well, you don't only get one, you get lots of websites. You can see the different ones there on your right side of the page. You have a retail website that you send people to. You have a Shakeology specific website, a reset website. That was that 21-day reset. You have one specifically for that. And then you have your office website. That's where you go in and check your commissions and check on your customers and see, if they got their order placed and all of that. They provide technical support, so if you're having any type of issues at all, you can call in. That's where the training is held within your online website. And you may be thinking, but do I have to pay this even if I'm just working on me and I'm not growing the business? The answer is yes, you do. But listen, it gets you, by being a loyalty customer, you're saving that 25% on your products. So let's say you're like, oh, I don't really have a desire to grow the business. Okay, that's fine. Would you rather pay $129 for Shakeology or $96 for Shakeology? Obviously, we'd raise our hands and want to pay $96. Well, that's your cost as a loyalty customer. If you wanted to just be a regular customer and not do any type of loyalty program, you'd have to pay the $129. And I'm all for saving money. I know what it was like to be broke. I know what it's like to be on a tight budget. So I try to pass all the savings I can on to my customers or my new loyalty customers. 2 quick stories about 2 amazing women on my team, and then we are wrapped up. Christy on the left, 2 adorable white-headed boys, just love them. She is a married mama, lives actually down the road from me, and I love Christy for so many reasons. Her spunk, she's a total Texan girl. But when she wanted to come onto my team, she said, I have a desire to help people, but I am not leaving the gym. I love my gym membership. And I just looked at her and I said, totally fine. You can rock the gym as much as you want. Within a month, she'd quit the gym and she was loving her at-home workout programs. She didn't know where this business was going to take her, but she realized that within 2 months of sharing her story, sharing what the products have done for her, she was able to pay her monthly mortgage on her house, which she lives in a very nice house, 4-bedroom, gorgeous home. And she knew that this business was something special. Today, she is still an amazing coach. She sat down with a financial planner to figure out how can she best invest her Beachbody earnings so that those cute little boys can have their colleges paid for, all by Beachbody Coaching. On the right is my best friend, Stephanie. Now, Stephanie's been with me a long time, where Christy is a newer coach. Stephanie's been with me a long time. She's been a coach for over 8 years. And this girl, well, her husband said, your youngest is going to kindergarten and you need to get a job. And she was like, I am not going to work somewhere like at a retail clothing store or something. She's like, that's just not me. And so she called me up and said, now what is it you do? I told her what I did. And she goes, well, I like working out and I could stand to lose some weight. So she signed up on my team. She just told people about it. She posted about it on Facebook. Believe it or not, that's when Facebook was just getting started. And she has grown her own team of amazing women. And she's since moved from Texas to Colorado, and she has bought a vacation home with her Beachbody money. She herself earns 7 figures a year, and her husband could easily retire if he wanted to, but he loves his job, works for a nonprofit. So he continues to work for Compassion International. I'm not sure if you've heard of that company, but it's an amazing company. And they have a fantastic life. And she oftentimes thanks me for introducing her to Beachbody. And she does also feel like this is a true gift that she offers to everybody because it's changed their life immensely. So in the next 24 hours, I want you to talk to the person that invited you. If I sent you the link, I want you to think about, what did you like most about this presentation? Does Team Beachbody feel like a fit that you can achieve your goals? And which option would you like to be, coach or loyalty customer? This is something, the 3 C's: choices, chances, and changes. You must make a choice to take a chance or your life will never change. If you don't do something different and you have a desire to do something different, well, unless you do make a change, things are going to stay the same. You're going to wake up a year from now in the exact same spot that you are today. But if you were to decide to dabble into Beachbody coaching, you could wake up a year from now earning an amazing trip for your family, having a savings account that maybe you've never had before, paying off bills that keep racking up. And it may sound like this pie in the sky dream, and I thought it was too when I first heard about Beachbody Coaching. I truly did. I was like, I can make what kind of money? I don't know anything about this type of business. I'm just a lady who owns a clothing store, truly. That's not even doing all that great. And I was able to achieve success with it. And if I can do it, I know you can too. I wanted to see if there was any questions. And I'm not sure if maybe I just opened it up for you. I'm never very good at the question answering part, but I want to talk about some myths that are out there. One of them is this a pyramid scheme? I hear that all the time, right? Well, I hope not, because I've been doing it. This is my I'm almost going on 10 years, and the police have not showed up at my door to arrest me. So yay for that. But if you think about it, what does a pyramid look like, right? Most corporations are shaped as a pyramid with their management system. You have the CEO or president at the top, then you have the vice presidents, then you have like big time managers, and then supervisors, and then employees, right? Pyramid style, right? Who makes the most money out of all that? The CEO, then the managers, and then right down here. What's super cool about Beachbody is, and this has happened time and time again, I've seen it over and over and over. You can sign up somebody who just goes and kicks butt with their business because, you know, they maybe have more time to work it than you do. They can truly make more money than you. I've seen it happen. We had a coach that was killing it a while back who was actually earning a better income than we were. And I loved it. I was so excited about it because it just took that whole pyramid schmearmid thing and just like knocked it out of the park. Because it doesn't matter where you are in the organization platform, you have the same opportunity as everybody else. My husband and I, when we hit the Millionaires Club with this company, it took us 5 years to get there. People are getting there in 2.5 years now. They're going from earning nothing to being in the Millionaires Club in 2.5 years. Think about that. Could you do that with your business that you're in right now? Could you achieve $1 million in 2.5 years with the thing that you're doing right now? So I always think, why not try it out? Why not see if it's for you? The least thing that could happen is that you lose some weight and you feel better. Like, that's the worst thing that could happen to you. Maybe you don't earn any money, but I promise you, you would lose weight and feel better with Shakeology and a workout program. Another myth is, are there sales requirements? Do I have to sell so much a month? The answer is no. If you just want to have Shakeology and that one workout program, that's all. That's it. You can just consume your own products and never sell anything, and you still have an active account. Some other questions I get are, do I have to do these video things like you're doing right now? No, however, we do like to teach you how to do videos if you're willing to, because as you know, if you're on Facebook, what do you do most? You're scrolling through and you stop on the videos. So we'd love for you to try to make the camera your friend, but no, you do not have to. I host these calls on a regular basis, and you can just invite people to them. Let me think. I don't see any questions over here, but I'm just trying to think of the common questions I get. Again, all the products are delivered directly to your customer's door, and you may be thinking like, where do I find these customers? Well, we teach you how to share on Facebook without turning your Facebook page into a Beachbody advertisement. That's gross. You can go on both my Faith Love Fitness page, which is like my business page, my fitness page, or you could go on my profile page, Melissa Elmore Hutchins, and scroll through there, and you will not see all Beachbody. I share my kids, I share my life. I'm currently in this crazy Bible study called 7. I keep talking about that. So no, we teach you how to do this business, whether you're in this tiny little town of 500 or you're in a mega city like Dallas, Texas, you can be successful. Well, you guys, that's it. I'm gonna wrap it up. I thank you for doing wine time with me tonight. I hope you enjoyed it. If anything, I hope you learned something new. But most importantly, I would love to see you join my team, Fabulous Force. We're here to help you. We hold your hand through this process. We're all like-minded moms and wives, and a lot of us are stay-at-home moms, but there are several who work as well. Our team is a team of about 6,000 people. However, my Facebook page, doesn't show all those people because I have amazing leaders like Stephanie and some others who have branched off and taken their own little team and ran with it. But it's a positive environment, one where we're recognizing people and loving on people. And, if you are going through a struggle, we pray for you and we support each other. It's just something that is hard to find in life. And I'm thrilled that I found it. And I would love for you to join me. Have a fantastic night. If I invited you to this call, I'll be reaching out to you. If someone else did, then they'll be reaching out to you as well. But feel free to message me. My email is melissa@faithlovefitness.com. If you have any questions, I'd be happy to answer them. Again, it's melissa@faithlovefitness.com. Have a fantastic night. Cheers.